Welcome everybody, it's Diorama Don here once more. This time we've got an industrial scene, an industrial diorama. It's just bits and pieces of stuff lying around, quite honestly. Drinking straws, washing up bottles, bits of electrical conduit, cardboard and corrugated paper. So that's all I've used. Before we get into things, please subscribe to the channel. You'll be informed when new videos come along. So let's get into how I went about it. Okay, let's make a start then. The beauty of a project like this is that you can use any damn thing, really. Anything you see lying around, it can be represented as something in an industrial setting. So some people use Coke cans, others use Pringle boxes. In this case, I've used two washing up liquid bottles, two plastic bottles. So these will represent two silos. I've already painted one silver just to see what it looked like. So we've got two silos and we need a platform around the silos to represent maintenance access. Okay, so what I did was cut a piece of oval shaped cardboard with two holes for the silos. And then for the fencing all the way around, I used corrugated paper and stuck two pieces back to back. And that makes a reasonably good looking fence, safety fence. So the silos will go in there. I like that. I can get them in. So now we've got a maintenance galley all the way around the edge. Get in. That's it. Something like that. Okay. And then I've made another one on two levels. So again, an elliptical shape of cardboard with the two holes for the silos, and then scored down one side, turned over and scored the other. And I'm able then to bend the cardboard into an S shape, just to give it a little bit more of interest, really. And it's the piles that it stands on are the centre of a cling film, roll of cling film, you know, the cardboard in the middle. So I've just cut those to represent that. So they will then sit in there. So that's basically the shape that we're going for, something like that. And for access we need a couple of ladders. So I've used going down. I've used a couple of barbecue sticks, and then I cut some thin cardboard to represent the rungs. Ladders are notoriously difficult to make, but if you glue the top and the bottom one on and allow that to dry, then it's a lot easier then to put the remaining rungs on. See what I mean? Okay, so they will sit either side like that. They were stuck on like that. So we've got access to all parts of the silos for maintenance. And then I just happen to have some thick drinking straws, which I shall put there as pipe of some kind, and that's the top of the washing up liquid bottle. And I had a couple of these left over from another project, so I'll stick that on there, and that will go in there for some reason or other, nobody knows what. And then pipes leading down to the ground all over the place. So with those bits and pieces, I can make up a reasonably good looking industrial looking scene. Okay, so it's going to be set into a diorama with a floor and two sides. So the floor will be, let's just move that out. The floor will will be this thin corrugated paper, but sprayed silver. That will give it an industrial floor looking effect. And then these pieces of card on the outside, which I shall paint black, and then these yellow pieces of card will sit along there to give the warning signs, you know, the black and yellow diagonal warning signs all along there. This is just very thin card and painted yellow. I thought it was easier to do it that way than masking off the black and then painting yellow and then taking the masking tape off and find you haven't got a very straight line. So I think this is an easier way of doing it. So yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black warning signs at the side there. A silver floor. Okay, so that's the floor. So that will sit on there. Like that. It does need gluing together properly and painting, but I think you're getting the picture. Then at the back, I shall have to move that away. At the back, we've got two giant fans. So this will sit at the back like that. Can you see? Yes. Won't see much of it really. But I just happen to have again some chicken wire that I make my barbed wire fencing with. But if that's stuck on the back there like that, and then these fan effect looking things on cut from 2mm cardboard, if I stick that on the back there, then that will give the impression of two giant fans at the back there. They're painted silver and the chicken wire black. So that should look pretty good. And then I've got these. How the hell did they go? Can't remember how they went. Something like that. So they stick on the front like that. And then these pieces at the bottom like that. For some reason, a lot of these futuristic industrial looking walls have this kind of shape thing going on. I'm not quite sure what or why or how or whatever, but they look pretty good. So that will be the back like that, painted grey. And then for the other side, dropping everything, similar kind of thing on the side there. And there will be, oh, I've lost it now. There will be a piece of corrugated card at the back there to represent a door. So I think you've got all that. That will sit behind there. These will represent black piping going across there like that. Two sets of three. Okay, so all I've got to do is glue everything together and paint it. So I'll do that and I'll come back in a moment and I will show you what I've done. Okay, so I've assembled everything, hot melt glued everything together. It worked out reasonably well. It should have been a little bit bigger, I think. It would have been better on a bigger base, but never mind. I'm a bit limited for space around here now. I've just made 70 dioramas in 3 months, so I'm wall ceiling with dioramas. Anyway, the extractor fans at the back there, they worked out pretty well, I think, with the chicken wire in front. And the roller shutter door on that side was turned out okay, and the black and yellow warning signs on the front I'm rather pleased with. Everything else, I used these spray paints, car touch-up spray paints. I remember in the day that these used to be very expensive to buy, but these days they tend to be a little cheaper now. These were just £1 each, so £3 for these, and I can work on other projects with what is left. So about $4 or $5 seems inexpensive to me. I think better than the spray paint, the little tiny spray painting things. I don't think I could get on with one of those. So anyway, that's the project finished. There was another video that I've accidentally taken off, so you'll have to excuse the it went from a pile of bits and pieces of plastic to the finished object, so I apologize for that, but you can see the general concept. So two washing up liquid cans, bottles, and drinking straws for the pipes, simple ladders with cardboard and barbecue sticks, and the rest 3mm cardboard and corrugated paper. That's all I've used. Okay, so there we are, one industrial diorama. Thanks for watching. I'll be along with another video in 2 or 3 days. Please subscribe to the channel. There are over 70 videos now, and have a go yourself. Let me know how you get on. In the meantime, happy modeling.